got a total of 3 vaccinations, and I had to make an appointment with the travel doctor. And there was a few that were recommended, but I got the most important ones. I got the yellow fever vaccination. I got the hepatitis A. I had already got Hep A when I went to South Africa in the past, and it was recommended that I get a second dose. The second dose would complete the whole cycle of it. And then I got a tetanus shot. I will say the yellow fever vaccination was painful as far as when it went in, and then I got that on one day, and then another day before the trip, I got a Hep A shot in one arm and a tetanus shot in the other arm. And the tetanus shot, for whatever reason, and everyone's different, so I'm just going over what my reaction was. The tetanus shot made a big kind of lump in my arm, so that was different. And then I also had to get malaria, like preventative malaria medicine, anti-malaria medicine, and that is something that was recommended. And there's like maybe 3 different types you can get, and I started out with the Malarone, which is you take a couple of days before you leave, which I would definitely recommend so you can see how it, get it into your system, see how it works. Take a couple of days before you leave, and then you take a few days after you get back. I started taking it maybe 3 days before I left for East Africa, and I found out like the day of my flight that I had like an allergic reaction. So it was very intense trying to pinpoint what it was. And we just came to the conclusion that it was the malaria, the Malarone medicine that they gave me. Just was itchy and just everything. Literally the day of, they had to prescribe something different to me. It was something that was more of a low dose, so that I have to take it longer when I came back. So I have to take it like 28 days past when I return, versus with the first medicine, I only had to take it 10 days. So I had a lot of different reactions. I had like this arm was sore, which is where my tetanus shot was in. And like I said, it formed like a hard lump here. And some people would hit this arm. I got my hair braided before the trip, and they were like hitting this arm, just sore. So that was interesting, like trying to do all this stuff like before the trip. So if I could do it all over again, I would definitely do it a little bit further before the trip. But the malaria medicine, there was no way around it. You can only take it a few days before your trip and during your trip, and then when you get back. So finding out that I was allergic to that was definitely interesting. Always check with your doctor. I see a lot of people going in groups and asking like, which vaccinations did you get? But you need to check with your doctor, because your doctor knows your history and all that stuff. And so it's best to check with your doctor.